Is the Hercules DJ2GO2 mix better than the Numark DJ2GO2 Touch? I'm DJ Spiegel Spin, and I'm going to show you guys the difference between both of these great controllers, and then you guys can make that decision on your own. Also, all of these controllers and equipment that I will be talking about will be available through the links down below in the description. The biggest difference between the two controllers is that the Hercules controller is Bluetooth and this controller is not. It is traditionally hardwired. Numark does have a controller that is Bluetooth, the DDJ200, but this one is not a Bluetooth controller. So I'm going to show you guys real quick how easy it is to set up this controller. What you do is it comes with a USB cable. The small end of the USB cable goes in there. And then you plug this end into the iPad. Oh wait, no you don't. This is a regular USB and your iPad is a USB-C port. So you are going to need one adapter. So this is the one that I currently use, and you could connect I always do the wrong side. You can connect the USB, and then you connect this to your iPad, and then it also has a charging port, and it has an HDMI port, so you could DJ with music videos, but I explained that in another video. I'm not going to get into it in this one. But just make sure that it could charge the iPad, and it charges good, because you don't want your iPad to die. So now we are plugged in. To see it light up, and we're plugged in. If we scratch, it's instant. And it took literally 2 seconds. All you need is this wire and an adapter. You could get a smaller one where it just plugs right into the USB, but it won't charge the iPad. So this one's kind of bulky, but that's the one I use. But everything could fit into this bag, the controller and all the necessary wires. And now the biggest difference is that this has a sound card. So essentially the music is coming out of the controller and not your iPad. And I'll explain why that's important. So you plug your audio cable into there, and then you plug this into your speakers. Now, what you could do, which is great, is you could plug your headphones right into the controller. So now, just like bigger professional controllers, you have a main output and you have a place for your headphones. The difference is the audio out is a regular auxiliary cable, not like on the bigger controllers where you have the RCA. So just keep that in mind. You still get really great audio. So why is this better? This is better because you only need one adapter plugged into your iPad, and you could DJ with headphones and music coming out. But if you are using the other controller and you want to use headphones, you have to get a bunch of adapters. So just to play the audio, if you didn't want to use headphones, you would need something like this. So this goes into USB-C, and then you have the audio out. But I would recommend getting one with a charger, obviously. So to have headphones, you would need one of these, audio out. Then you would need another connection to split the output, and then connect your main output, and then connect your headphones. And I don't know about you guys, but my phone and my iPad, sometimes when I move it around with something plugged into the charge port, sometimes it stops charging. So the reason why I didn't get the Hercules controller, and I recommend this one instead of that one, is mainly due to the Bluetooth. This one's not Bluetooth, that one is Bluetooth. I feel like they decided to go non-Bluetooth with this one because it's more for professional DJs to have as like their backup controller than it is for like beginner DJs, which they did on Hercules. Now, the one thing that is better on the Hercules controller is there is a bass knob. This controller you just have volume up, volume down, and you have no EQ knobs. On the Hercules, and that was my one biggest problem. Why is there no bass knob? So the Hercules gave you a bass knob, but if you map the controller creatively, like I've shown you guys to do in multiple videos, then you could turn this main volume into a bass knob over here, turn the headphone into a bass knob here, and get creative with it. That's what I do, and I could use I have a filter and I have effects, so you could get really creative with the mappings. And the jog wheels. These are touch-sensitive jog wheels, just like you'd see on CDJs and really expensive controllers or mid-grade controllers like this. The top is to scratch and the side is to adjust the timing. When they came out with the non-touch version of this, you weren't able to do that. That's the big deal, and they made it look chrome and it looks professional and it gives it a high-end look. So now if you touch the top of the jog wheel, you could scratch and then you could speed up or slow down and adjust your beat mixes by using the side. I think it's really cool how they were able to fit that into the jog wheel, and I like that better than the other controller. The other controller, there's a button up here, so you press the button and then you could do... I like how you could do both without pressing a button. And the pads are slightly different. The Hercules controller, has a shift button and you could control more. You could do effects and stuff with these pads. This one only gives you 4. But again, you could always map that with inside the mapping. The tempo sliders are about the same size. But if you're using a controller this small, you're probably going to be using the sync button anyway, so the tempo sliders aren't really the biggest deal. So this controller currently on Amazon is $20 cheaper than the Hercules controller, and I would definitely recommend this one over that one, mainly due to the Bluetooth. I just don't think that the bass knob could justify spending the extra money when you can map it in yourself, and then you have to deal with all the adapters and all the stuff that you have to deal with a Bluetooth controller. And I'm curious to see in the future if the Bluetooth controllers are going to be the next trend and they're all going to be Bluetooth. But right now, I like the hardwired controllers. The thing is, in the future, Apple and Android and other devices are going towards no chargers at all, because all the headphones are becoming wireless, and now the last wire that we have is our charging wire. So they already have wireless charging pads, and there might be a time where Apple devices have no port to plug things in, and we're still going to want a DJ. So I think that's why they're going with the Bluetooth controllers. Let me know down below if you like Bluetooth controllers better than non-Bluetooth controllers, and let me know if there's any other questions or any controllers that you want me to review or compare next. And subscribe to the channel. I make videos about DJing on the iPad, the future of DJing, all the cool DJ controllers that are coming out, and also DJing in the metaverse. Thanks for watching. Bye.